strands there of gonadal material.
Wow.
We call this Medusa, because if you look at it, it looks like a round face with two eyes. You know, the gonads look like two eyes there when you look at it straight from above.
Yeah.
Here. Should be possible to see two white spots down in between, like behind those, to the tentacles on either side of the mouth.
Yep.
And the animal will engulf its prey. A crustacean or something hits the inner surface of that medusoid bell. It has a ring muscle which will close the lobes, or as if it's a plastic bag with a ziplock on it. And then the tentacles hang down inside the bell there to try and snag the food and bring it into the mouth.
Excellent. This is great video. This is awesome.
This is really nice video. If you can have somewhere in the middle of all this a zoom right in on the gonads.
Yep. And
do we have any more zoom?
If we could shoot the lasers too. I don't know if they'll hit it.
Come out a little bit and try to get the lasers here. Hold that.
Yeah.
I don't know if the lasers will hit it.
Yeah.
Here we go. Those lasers are 10 centimeters apart.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah. That's not so bad.
Drifted away from me, pilot.
That's great. If we can go back to zooming in again and see some more of the structure, this is
we have
a great start.
I'm way out of position, but we can do one quick zoom here and see what we can get.
Roger. Ready?
Yeah, go ahead in.
So we're definitely trying to zoom as much as possible on those four white structures. And in between them. Oh, it's great. There you go.
It's probably hermaphroditic. It should have eggs and sperm, which with your 4K camera we may actually be able to tell. Very nice.
Oh, this is very good.
Alright, that's all I can do.
Alright,
nice.
Back home.
Minute and a half left
are
here.
Also very good. Nicely imaged.
Trying to pull me off, Eddie.
Alright.
I think that's good. What do you think, Google?
Coming back up to 600.
Looking great.
Good enough, ready to go? Yep, that's great. Hey, thanks, guys. That was absolutely fantastic piloting. Great video. That was awesome. Another one.
Welcome, Shoreside.
Alright, so we're going to turn back to port to
Oh, I love stuff like
base
that. That's
back
great.
as current.
Alright, I'm way out on the side, so I have to reposition here.
The rows and the lights of the ROV as well.
Yeah.
Is it that X color?
That's cool.
A lot of people have the misconception that the rainbow colors on there are bioluminescence from the animal itself, whereas it's only reflections from the lights as wheel.
What direction were we heading before?
230 about.
230. Okay.
Just about out of time here.
Alright.
So just get set up.
Do you want to start setting up my lights, Levi?
Yeah.
It was some good Singapore footage this time.
It's been a good Singapore dive so far.
Yeah. Bring it on, yeah.
I think maybe a siphonophore, the bottom left there just went through. That's great.
See how many things you can do at once, Levi.
That's it. Time's up. And that's the end of the 600-meter transect.
All right.
All right, copy that. Thanks for that. Okay, we're just finished our 600-meter transect. We're going to begin moving up to the 500-meter transect.
Ready to start coming up?
Adjusting now and pointing slightly up, adjusting the cameras and lights.
All right, let's zoom in
from
slightly.
one level to another.
That's
and
good.
We'll see whatever is possible as we make the transition to our next transect.
All right, we can move the lasers again now.
Yeah. You can flick off the lasers.
Lasers off.
Coming up slow.
Hey, we can come up to 10.
Cool. Thank you.
Coming up.
Yeah, it was a really good video.
Yeah, it's been good. Dive's been great.
with the ROV thrusters in a like an oblique configuration like that, it's so hard to keep some of those gelatinous animals in front of the camera without blowing them away every time you try and reverse slightly.
Yeah.
Plus, you've got this tether pulling at you from behind. It's yeah.
Yeah, we never really think about all those things happening all at once. Could be a cerevomer there. Whoa, big bunch of mucus strands, possibly a ghost cytosome coming down. Like maybe a cerevomer on the bottom right, more strands in the center. Maybe siphonophore. So jelly in the center, maybe. Great, we're eking a little bit closer now. The 500-meter level that we're targeting right now would be the level that we saw on sonar at the biggest return. That promises to have sort of the most particles, potentially more animals. So we're moving up into that level right now. We're moving slightly above the oxygen minimum zone and actually heading toward an area of minimum salinity that we saw on our CPD traces, which would be a couple hundred meters still above us, but we're getting closer. Looks like a siphonophore there. Another. That's great. Give you salt. Briefly, a siphonophore came in on the right side there. When it comes to 500 meters, I'm not sure if Don Kobayashi is still on. John, I was wondering if you guys do regular midwater net tows and plankton tows as far down as 500 meters as the normal part of work at the Pacific Islands Fisheries Center?
Yeah, Mike, we actually do. We have a couple of projects, one off the west side of the Big Island and one off the leeward side of Oahu. We actually get pretty strong acoustic signals in the 500, 600, 800 meter range. And I've always been wondering what's down there. We do a lot of midwater trawls in this depth, but I've always been curious if there's a lot of organisms we're missing, perhaps a lot of fragile gelatinous organisms with gas inclusion. So that's why I'm interested in this dive.
Yeah, that's great. That's fantastic. We were saying that in the onset as we started this set of transects that the ability to appear here with high definition ROV cameras is a really distinct view of the midwater that we don't typically have the ability to get with nets.
Another cerevomer?
We do catch hundreds or thousands of those cerevomerid eels. They hang up in our midwater trawl pretty well.
You know what? Hold on.
Do those have a pretty broad range, Sean?
We seem to pick them up over a fairly broad range, but mainly the deeper toes, probably over a little more than 500 meters depth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like we saw them fairly consistently on the last expedition, which covered a lot of ground. We went from American Samoa up to Honolulu. But say off the top of my head, they got more abundant as we made our way across there. But
my guess is the current has shifted a little bit, probably to starboard more.
I'm gonna try turning
Do
into
you
it
have any
now.
idea what Terravoma eats? I mean, it must be looking
A little
upwards
bit.
for a
I'm just gonna follow your
silhouette,
heading.
I would imagine.
I mean, it's like a guess game. I'm just looking at my
has anyone done any content work on them?
No, we
Get a
haven't.
little
but that's
windbird
a
on the
good
back of
question.
D2.
We do have a lot of work
Yeah.
going on,
Telltales. Just
summit
put
content,
telltales off
especially
the,
for things if they're showing
wire.
signs of
There
plastic
you go.
congestion, like lancet fish.
Really, we
But
need
Actually,
I don't think
you
anyone's
have
looking at the
telltales on that
Terravomera,
wire.
but we have a lot of them, so somebody should look at them.
Yeah.
really we need ADCP on Sirius with a
Very cool.
IMU.
Very cool. And
Is that what the team
Heather
needs?
Junkins, are you still on the line?
Oh,
Yes,
see
I am.
that? See how it
Hey,
disappears?
would you mind talking a little bit about the work that you do and sort of the things that you're looking
Can
for
we
on
tow
these
one
types
in
of
more?
midwater
Or
dives?
what? I didn't see it.
Sure.
We're almost
so
there, right?
I work with
Okay.
cephalopods, and I am
Leave it
looking
shallow.
at all of this tonight from University of South Florida, St. Petersburg, in St. Petersburg, Florida. And I've been studying cephalopods since 2003, where I did some coastal work on my PhD in the Gulf of Mexico and surrounding areas. And since 2011 or so, I've been focusing on deep-sea cephalopods. And the Midwater column is an area that, as we all know, that's been mentioned before, that's not very well explored. And my cephalopods do hang out in the Midwater column. Usually they're pretty good at evading the lights of the ROV, so it's when I do see one.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. Thanks, Heather. That's awesome. We haven't seen many.
No, you haven't. The shallower ones seem to like lights, right? Because isn't that how
Thinking
people
there's
fish
something
for fish?
chasing.
Yeah, some of the ones that we collect for fisheries, absolutely, they're attractive.
Yeah.
So, yes, my hope is still that we will see a cephalopod on this cruise somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm really rooting for you.
Yeah.
And we see cephalopods when we try and reverse with the ROV, and all the squid that have been following us around.
Deploying your starboard.
Turn all the lights off for a while.
Let's go pretty quickly.
Exactly.
We made up in 2 minutes.
I think we did that once. I think we did do a couple of midwater explorations where we did turn all the lights off for a while. All right, we're coming up on 500 meters. Thanks, John, and thanks, Heather, for talking about your work. That's very cool. We're about at 500 meters. Let's see. Oh, really close. 501 and a half. Just about there.
All right, Levi, you ready?
Almost. Starboard is in position.
Okay.
Going for port. Meow.
There's quite a bit of current.
Just saying,
Uh-oh.
yeah.
Pilot's reporting in with a bit of current at this depth. And this puts our vehicle right in the very close to the deep scattering layer that we're watching on our
Oh, we have
Sonar.
my mains back on.
Nice
A lot of
catch.
cephalopods around.
That'll help.
Cruise or whatever's here.
All right, come full wide video.
Okay.
Full what?
All right,
It's a little warmer here,
Delta.
7 Celsius, 34.36.
starting the transect.
Salinity, and our oxygen is at 1.4
Come in video.
milligrams per liter. And we're starting our 15 minutes at 500 meters, and right off the bat, center left, Terravoma. Hanging out.
And
All right, let's come out, leave him.
Relax. That's great. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome. All right, let's get this guy.
Roger.
Oh, yeah. Center, looking close. Fish,
It's very reflective.
right?
very reflective.
Shiny fish. Let's see if we can. There we go.
Not a cyclothony.
Cyclothony.
It's not a cyclothony.
Okay. I should shut up when I see the fish.
Okay, coming out.
rotating down to keep you in view. Would you like me to turn to starboard? Or do you want to reset?
A what?
I'm going to try to reset here.
It's always crazy.
I love it.
Oh, here we go.
Got this.
Semi-form.
Let's get this guy.
Sure.
Ah, here we go. Another one. Philodendrid. Maybe? Yes? Yes. No.
Yes. Got a bunch of stuff on him.
Yeah.
Not looking straight down at your pilot.
Alright. Let's let him go. Come wide. Alright. I gotta push ahead.
The other one we imaged before at Google that didn't have really that defined center mass.
It does, doesn't it? I wonder if it's...
Maybe it's
Yeah? Yeah.
That was different.
Alright, I have to reposition shoreside. I'm gonna have to fly by a few things.
That was what we thought was a Philodendrid Pleiadarian.
Alright.
And we're zipping to the next target. Oh, what's that to the right, top right? A jelly pulsing over. I'm right by that.
Yeah, sorry shoreside. There's quite a bit of current here, so I'm getting blown back away from Sirius, the camera platform, so I have to reposition pretty regularly.
We have 12 more minutes of this.
All right, copy
that.
that.
Get moving against that.
Yep.
Or with it, rather.
Fighting the current a little bit.
Yeah, you could try that. I'm not sure exactly where the current's coming from. That's the problem. I think.
Do a drift test.
Fish. Hello. Current.
Coming from the north, maybe?
Yeah.
That's what I was
Can you
That's what I was
rotate?
seeing.
Yeah, absolutely. Coming to starboard. Line up.
Something.
So I'll have us go south.
Okay,
at
let's
the top.
come in center.
Yeah.
Yep.
Northbound.
Oh, there's a jelly.
Yeah, review for organizing themselves, another fish in the top center, and the bottom right, a narcomedusi there, probably a bathychorus, pulsing away, and here we go. Good image of a fish.
Oh, Mandela.
That's a fan.
Partial.
Okay, I'm going to try to get us moving at 0.2 opposite, or with that current, so that'll be southbound.
That's max zoom.
Fish we saw before.
Yeah, come on
I
out.
think it's that fast.
Good video.
We can adjust.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep. That narcomedusi
Bridge, now.
in the bottom right was salmonella.
This is the bridge. Go ahead.
We have a ship move, please.
Going off my starboard. You want me to turn to
Like
keep you in view?
range
Yeah.
60 meters,
Lima
bearing
Charlie.
180 degrees.
Come in
speed
center.
0.2
So Google the
knots.
difference between bathychorus and salmonella.
60 meters.
So Mandela
Bearing
has
180,
two tentacles,
speed 0 decimal.
which normally
Good copy.
curve as they
that's
curve
cool.
once inwards and then outwards again.
That's cool looking. Look
Fun.
at that.
Yeah.
That's neat. Right there.
Came down.
Okay.
Yeah, Halocreas.
Okay, come on out.
Coming.
Pulsing away.
Alright, I'm gonna turn
Tentacles.
into the current.
Didn't know if at the distal end of the tentacles it was a little more stiff.
I'm gonna lateral here.
Halocreas.
Come back towards you.
Sounds good. I turned.
And
ROV nav
bathychorus,
bridge.
the
Move initiate.
tentacles
Come on in here,
are
video.
normally four, and they angle inwards to the apex of the bell, and then there's a very sharp elbow, and then they go out at 90 degrees.
Okay, that's good.
And if you look closely with that
Right, coming
chorus,
up.
it has secondary tentacles around the bell margin. So it's got the large primary tentacles that stick forward, and then little secondary tentacles around the margin of the bell.
Wow, this is
Bell has
killing
only
me.
vestigial tentacles, like bumps that you can only see under a
South,
microscope.
you should
Oh,
start
that's
catching
interesting. And the flap that goes in and out, is that sort of like
Wanna line back
velum
up
like
on
you see
northbound
on
pilot?
other hydromedusae?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Or
Okay.
is that have a different function?
It is called a velum, yes.
Okay.
They have lappets, but they're not what we call lappets on other jellyfish.
Okay. Yeah, like you see on Cyanea or things like that.
Yeah,
Oh, jelly center top.
they're normally fused together.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Ah, another jelly. And a right. Pulsing along.
Alright, let him go. Coming out.
Tough to see.
Looks like a halocreated too.
Yeah, possibly a. Guessing that one could have been a halocreid. Halocreated. That would be a type of Tracheomedusae with a broad radial arm and tentacles that are thin close to the bell, but then thicken and get stiffer farther away from the bell.
Yes. Genetically, they seem to be the next, most closely related to the Narcomedusae of all the other trachees.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, top center.
They've got the same large, circular, flattish stomach.
Yeah. Maybe a ctenophore here, or a larvation house. Stuff itself in the distance, and larvation house.
All right.
Okay.
Let's come on out. Let's come on out.
Great.
Okay.
I go for working away
Roger.
in there.
Cool.
Thank you. That's a great image.
Got quite a lot of particles stuck to the outer house, so there's a lot of food around. They're clogging there.
Yeah.
Halfway through.
All right, let's come in center right here.
Together, as our vehicles are sitting right up under it.
More
Maybe spinning out slightly, but still I think we're in
Larvation
the layer.
house.
There's another larvation. You can see it slowly whipping away.
All right, let's come out.
Great. And we saw some off of Puerto Rico a couple of years ago with really big, kind of spherical meshes kind of coming out outside of that center mesh.
Let's get this guy.
They're really intact, really doing well. Oh,
They're probably calarids. They have a very large internal house, which has a diameter almost as large as the external house.
oh, cool. Third Homer here. Seen a bunch of these so far.
All right, let's let him go.
I think they're cool. They're just kind of relaxed, hanging out.
All right, here we go.
No.
Is that really close to me?
No, I think it's just in a bit of a lens flare. Center screen, you
John,
mean?
are they all one species that you see out here?
I don't know what happened to
Going
it.
off to the left.
Actually, I am
Oh,
not
jellyfish, middle
Uh-huh.
screen.
Yep, go ahead in.
sure.
Or a ctenophore.
Top,
There
yeah,
we go.
nice.
Yeah.
Yep, coming in.
Center here. Cool.
Look all right.
Ctenophore. Look at that guy. What is that guy?
Come out a little bit.
That's neat.
Go ahead in.
What is that? See if it's got auricles.
Trying to look inside. We can image sort of the center, that mass. That would be great. We go
It's coming
zooming in.
towards you really quickly.
Oh no, it's coming at us.
I know.
All right.
Can't quite tell. Can't quite see the oracles inside.
Maybe the group with no auricles.
All right.
Might be out of tether.
Yeah,
I can't
let him go.
tell.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm out of tether. Right.
That was interesting. I'm not sure. I did not really see clear oracles on that
Helping,
one.
you think?
I don't know. I think the current's more. Like,
Yeah, I think it's helping.
Great ctenophore dive.
Only 5 minutes left.
Yeah.
all right.
Oh, yeah.
Repositioning now, sure
That
side.
looks like Lodendrid Preodarian.
The lights.
Yep, that's all right.
Another one.
But, this is an interesting idea here.
All
All right, let's get this guy.
Shrimp, maybe. Right, another larvation house here. Center left. Go. Another one of those ctenophores. Yes.
Where's
Bring
he
it
going?
on, dude.
Follow
Yeah,
that
my
guy.
props. All right.
Everything. That's cool.
Ooh. What are those tentacle bulbs in relation to the stomach?
Oh, you're gonna look.
What I'm thinking is,
Flapping fluid, too?
I work looking into the Sirius lights.
A little bit.
Then I don't have to worry about lighting it up myself.
You think the light pool's big enough?
All right, we'll keep
Oh,
going.
it's huge.
Yeah, they're twice the width of G2s.
Yeah.
There's a few undisturbed species of Bathysceroi around as well. Probably the easiest way to tell Bathysceroi from the other lobate ctenophores is the tentacle bulbs, rather than being on either side of the mouth, are on either side of the top of the gut, around about the middle of the main side of the body.
Oh, cool.
And we know only 2 described at present. We know of at least another 4 undescribed species.
Oh.
Come on in.
Better get the good images and hopefully the DNA to go with them, to be able to describe them and make sure you're only referring to one species.
Yeah, exactly. The Stephanopore there could have been Pariah, but I saw a very small nectophore. So, Dougal, how do you deal with sort of juvenile sizes and different developmental stages of some of these ctenophores? And, you know, I'm thinking of some of the coastal species and how, you know, radically they differ, you know, throughout the development.
That is an excellent question. Yes, all ctenophores have a sedipid larval stage. So when you're looking at the small animals, you really have to look closely to see if there are canals down around the mouth where it's developed. You need to see the internal canal structure to be able to tell what they are.
Yeah.
It's really paramount.
Yeah.
2 minutes left of the steps.
And in a lot of cases, like even if you can see the morphology, be able to say, all right, this morphotype exists, but you won't know what it is or what it will develop into.
Yeah, it's difficult. That's a difficult question to crack there.
Yeah. So what we really need is a suction sampler on an ROV such as this one with excellent cameras and lights and excellent piloting, and suck these babies up and do some DNA injections afterwards.
That would be fantastic. Here we go, center right. Ctenophore heaven here. This is great.
It's coming in at me.
Yep, it is.
All right.
Locking on
Try
this
not
one.
to not to blast it. Trying to back up.
Okay,
all right,
cool.
come out a little bit.
Doing their best.
I'm gonna come around it. Come out. Come out.
A whole bunch of stuff.
It's up towards the top of your screen.
One to reposition to get a look at the ctenophore. Might be second or third one that we've seen.
Oh, there he is.
Here we go.
I'm gonna come up. All right, come on in, video.
The last one we saw was Thalassocalis.
Turning to starboard to keep you in view.
Copy.
Similar.
All right, go ahead in.
Go
ahead, tight.
ROV nav bridge. Move complete.
Thank you, bridge.
Next. Coming out a little.
So fragile. Vehicle settling in. A good zoom.
Whenever you're done on this, that's 15 minutes.
All right, Shoreside, that's the end of this transect. We're going to set up for the next steps.
Copy that.
Very easy, isn't it?
What's that? Wait, to the right center, can you zoom in on that thing? What is that for? Anyway, all right. That's what. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Levi. We're right up to 400, right?
On our way up to 400.
Could
On
be
our
a
way up to
left
400.
Medusa, I guess. There's something in the middle and the 4 gonads there in the middle of the radial canal.
Yeah, that was very symmetrical and kind of organized. Did quite look like that, so that's nice. All right, so we finished our 500-meter transect, and we're now pointing up and driving up to 100 meter. transect. We have 400 meters to do, and then 300 after that. This should take us up to the top of the deep scattering layer that we saw on our sonar and bring us a little bit closer to the salinity minimum. For those that are tuning in on the public feed, we are doing a midwater exploration above the Pierpont Seamount, which now, as we work, is about 1,200 meters below us. We're connected around the world with experts on different types of midwater taxa, from gelatinous animals, fish, to plankton and other things. So, with a team of us together here, we're looking into the midwater and making the best shot to identify everything that we see.
Nav, we're ready to go up if you want to get this ship moving.
Yeah, you can go up now.
Okay.
We're if the current is out of the north, we probably, if it's still out of the north,
Definitely.
we probably have enough water movement to keep the ship stationary as you ascend.
Okay.
And then what we've been doing
is
actually moving with the current to slow it down once we get to the depths.
Fish.
It's a little too quick.
Fish.
Okay. Okay. You ready to start coming up?
Yeah, I can start doing this and then do swing arm second, because they want swing arms in when we're ascending.
Yeah, we should have them in when we're ascending. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Just start up.
Okay.
So both vehicles, Sirius and Deep Discover, are flying sort of in the same horizontal plane.
Okay,
There's
rolling.
a lot of orchestration between the two vehicles, organized level to level.
We are going to turn off the mains for ascent, right?
Is that the new pattern they set up for today?
Okay, yeah, Roland, we're
tilting up, lighting like we had for the
tilting
lower.
up all the way and then zooming past the
Coming
brow.
up. That was really good.
Yeah, you guys, if you can...
Seems like a
get
poor
hold on
use
for
of
a second.
light
there we
space.
go.
On ascent.
Stand by, co-pilot. What's that video?
I said that to me seems like a poor use of light space, but that's what we're setting for this one.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I'm starting up. Why don't you give me a minute to get up there?
Copy. Delta of 13, are you ready for me to start?
Stand by.
Standing by.
Yeah.
Getting blown way off to the east. Or sorry, south.
And Nav, what is my next step?
Next step, we're going to
A lot of food in the water there.
400, copy.
Nav, are we moving right now?
We shouldn't be now. Ship should be stationary.
Much less plastic, you reckon?
Yeah, ship is
Must be a little bit there.
Yeah, co-pilot, go ahead and start coming up, because we got to come up.
Yeah.
Having the map.
Okay, shoreside, this is your pilot speaking. Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you.
I can.
All right, great. We are ascending to, I believe our next stop is 400 meters?
Yep, 400.
Yep, and we're trying to keep this constant tilt and battling a little bit of current, but we're on our way up to 400.
Thanks a lot. That's great.
Sure.
Pilot, I can stop at 390 if you're comfortable with 10 meters of delta, or would you like more? Okay.
That's good for now.
So in the EK60 data, it says we're not getting too much avoidance, and we're kind of getting up into the thick of this layer in the 18 kilohertz data. I see that they brought up the 38 kilohertz. I can't make out the depth on that. And I also don't see where the ROV is in there. I'm not totally sure what to make of that one. But.
No, I can't read that one either.
Want us to assist you guys with that? This is Roland. I'm asking if you want me to assist in helping you to see what that layer is you can't see.
Maybe expand the graphic window that's showing the 38 kilohertz. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Make that bigger so we can see the
Pilot, currently my
scale
camera's
on
stationary at 20. If you'd like it changed to 45 or anything else, let me know.
For the YF.
Yeah, there's the depth labels on these are really tiny. They're like challenging to see.
All right, so that's at 460 meters, right where the arrow is pointed now, which is very close to where our sample is. So perhaps that...
So it's detecting a bottom where there's no bottom.
Were you made aware that we need to come
that
up
seems to be
with a turn?
Exactly. It's saying the height of the bottom is right there, and
yeah, I've written down
Dave,
right, the vehicle
when
now, and just look at that small green band above it.
Now,
might be what we see.
I didn't actually follow it. Didn't think about it, but he said we need to come up with
that layer there.
We need to come with a positive turn.
Yeah.
We can figure that out.
Okay.
What looks like the bottom is actually...
What's up, Dan?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So we're doing that same layer in the 38 and 19.
I think you're right, Amanda. The layer seems to be holding together. I mean, looking at the 18 and even looking at the 38, it's not like that layer is deflected or thinned out significantly.
Probably siphonophores then, rather than fish, if it's not running away.
Yeah.
I'm sure they have to since we're starting off. But not so much up here. It'll be interesting to see if we see an abundance of siphonophores. I wonder why the 38 kilohertz data is doing that.
Not sure.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. Okay, well then I should have, because right now it's blowing me so that my head is like east.
Going by, but
so I should have Copilot do the same.
I will for a second.
Yeah.
So some of that, every once in a while, it seems like the particles go
like
through a
lateraling and
ton of turbulence. Do you think at parts here we're imaging sort of particles that have bumped into the brow at
that's the other thing.
At the top of the vehicle?
Do you face into the
do you think, I think we're seeing some of that rather than being focused out, and I'm not sure if
that
we want to kind of change the position at which we're focused. I'm just watching these particles go by and seem sort of disturbed a little bit.
I start to make
I'm just throwing it out there. I don't have an opinion right now.
And you can follow me.
Like right here, you'll see in a second, it sort of tumbles for a while.
I think because
410.
Zoom in on a light in the center.
And if it's too quick, we can.
Whereas at the beach might have been wider a little bit with lights from the side.
Yeah.
With more particles that seem to be left third as a percentage of the particles.
Yeah. So maybe we'll try that. Josh or Levi, whatever control of that, if we could see if we could shift our focus away from the vehicle a little bit. So we're imaging a particle field that's farther out in front.
Yeah, this is rolling in the video chair, so I'm controlling your focus and your zoom. And if I modify the focus at all from where I'm at now, the stuff in the water just goes out of focus. As you see, I'm going to push focus to focus an area further away. So all it's really doing is just making the other stuff block more of the stuff behind what you're trying to see.
Okay.
Right now with this angle of the camera into this section of the light pool, that's a narrow section of the total light pool. So in this configuration where you have us looking up towards the brow, we actually have the least amount of light as compared to more directly pointed forward with the camera.
Yeah, I think the current's changing on us, unfortunately.
So
but
camera pointed forward,
we can't control that, so we'll just have
get
to
further
try to
away
adjust
from the vehicle
as much as we can
with the light pool.
Good. I'd love to consider that as you think about future transects. So thanks for allowing me to kind of geek out on the
Would you prefer
motion of the particles.
just keep me in view.
We're getting close. We're at 410 meters, or 408 and a half now. Getting close to our 400-meter transect. Saw a couple of sort of siphonophore go by, so potentially another nice ctenophore go by as we're moving from one level to another. That's promising.
The oxygen level like now?
Right now, our oxygen is at 2.27 milligrams per liter. So we're...
Can we do a stop? 390.
Copy that.
Much more than we started. Some of our first transects were 1.2, 1.1. So, bunch more oxygen, not a ton. Temperature's up to 8.38 Celsius, and salinity is 3.26 PSU. And we're just getting to 401 meters. So we're getting close.
Shall I me to turn them on for you?
There'd be plenty enough oxygen to have cephalopods around, so let's hope we see a few.
Okay, shoreside, we are at 400 and just changing our cameras and lights, and we're about to get started here.
Well, they've got tentacles as well.
That's correct.
Yeah, they do.
The removal of bias in midwater exploration.
Let's go looking for gelatinous cephalopods then.
Not that far, okay.
There's a white thing in the top center of the screen.
Eating fish.
There you go.
Yeah, you want to go for it?
There we go.
So more inboard than anything.
Right? Taking off.
Yeah, fish inside of it.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
Ctenophore right off the bat. Look at that. Yeah.
Stand by.
No.
Come up 5 meters.
Valerian?
Coming up.
Is that?
Yeah.
Just hold there, Roland.
Great, beautiful.
Can you see if the
let's go.
nucleus of it is brown or white?
Yeah, let's try to zoom in on that.
What is that?
So white.
Okay.
It's going away from you.
I'm trying to zoom in now on the
Pulling out.
mass of that.
And the signs are not completely opposite. They're not an Acantharian. Yeah,
Fish lower left.
Yep. Next probably is a radiolarian.
Going for the same.
Yeah.
We're good.
It's pretty far out.
That's great. There's a Medusa right there. We can move on. That's beautiful.
Okay, they want to move on. You can hear them, right?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
Thanks, guys. That was a good image.
Something on the left, center.
Pretty. Can't imagine them grabbing out with the shoot of food.
Where, like, right of center now?
Just went down to the bottom. There is some center,
Tailing it on the
lower
spine.
center.
Copy.
40 it out of it before pushing the dead husk off.
We can go for it if you want. It's
I think
down.
it's going out of the right pool.
Yeah, it's down there a little ways. Okay, you can come wide. Look for something else.
There we go.
Diagonal up center. There's a vertical line right there. Schmitz.
Mucus strand. Okay. Could have been something. A lot of particles.
Not a ton, yeah.
Getting
Do
into
you
the
wanna try
light
to-
flares.
Surprised I haven't seen a single Piobius, which is the unsegmented polychaete worm that feeds on marine snow.
Say top right
would
or
imagine
straight right.
There's a lot of food for them.
Yeah, this would be a great environment right there, center right.
He's in there.
The larvation house it is. You can see in
Okay.
the animal inside.
He's
shimmering
disappearing.
with the pulsing of his body to create the fluid flow, very faint. Focus in on that now. A bunch of
something
larvation
top
houses
left?
here, so we'll keep going on.
The very top of the screen.
No, I saw something shimmering back there. Hold zoom.
Yep.
I can't remember seeing a single Piobius on any of the
Sure thing. What you got?
Partial zoom.
Yeah, I'm just thinking back. I don't think I've seen one
Come
either.
for what?
And we did
50
deep
meters.
transects too, didn't we? We had a 1,200.
Yeah, yeah,
Did you say
I don't know
0.2?
What happened to it?
yeah.
0.1. So 50 meters bearing 0.
They're everywhere in the district.
decimal 1.
They're everywhere, right?
I was
The
using
deep
something.
layers in Monterey Bay or up the Japan
Yeah.
Trench, a lot of productivity.
Very bottom.
Over the
Yeah,
place.
it's going to move north of point 1.
Okay, copy that. Thanks.
These are oligotrophic areas. I haven't seen a single one.
Solitary south.
Yeah, nice.
If we can zoom in on this as much as we can to try to get the muscle banding, that'd be great. You can see it just pumping away.
Bridge.
It's good. It disappeared. It's getting close to you.
50 meters bearing 0, 0, 0.
It's out of the
decimal
light.
1 knots.
Good copy.
I can't do much about
That's
that.
full wide.
Copy. Because I'll just blow
Very
it away.
active.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Something center.
Great place to be for a south.
If it just disappeared.
Yeah, they're just disappearing.
Yeah, it just changes. Line diagonal up left.
Yeah.
And plus something center.
See that?
Souths really need a different common name.
Yeah. Oh, right there in the center bottom, long strand. Could be a salp or a siphonophore. This is a salp chain. Looking close.
I'm going to slowly push in on it,
Yeah.
Roland. Hopefully get more light.
Whoa.
I just gained up to plus 12.
Copy.
Whoa.
What is going on?
What is this?
Coming in.
Ooh, wow.
They like whatever this is.
This is a guy from that place that's living that stuff in them.
Bringing the gain down.
Copy.
Still not enough light.
Actually, no motion in the organism at all.
I can keep pushing it out.
Yep, I'm still pulling focus.
Sort of.
Stay toward that circular part on the
Come
left.
just widen just a little bit. Thanks. That's perfect.
All
Thank you.
attached, stomachs there, almost like it's ctenophores attached to each other.
It's getting disappearing.
Those 4 red
Copy.
circles.
Yeah.
What is
I think there's another couple of these around me.
Something swimming top
You can
left.
get really good zoom on that structure that's sort of red.
They want to see the red again.
Okay.
Starting to disappear with the light pool.
Copy. Okay, let's come back in.
It's near focus. It's destroying.
Okay.
Full wide.
That was crazy.
That was bizarre.
Okay, I gotta turn. Co-pilot, can you let me know when I come
That's for
around
that
and face you,
south-
just so I can
There's
have
coming
my
right
vision?
from the right,
First off,
center,
like no pulsing at all, and
left,
Yeah.
that's cool.
jelly.
That's gonna
And
happen.
I don't know about those
You're
far
nearly
rings.
facing me
Could
right
be-
now.
Copy.
Yep, we'll have to send that image around to
Yeah.
Following down with camera.
Copy.
a bunch of
Can you
colleagues
track that,
there.
Ron? Not too close.
Looks
Expedition.
like
Nothing, I'm just
animal
talking to
that
the pilots with the shots.
Go ahead.
Described a few years back.
Yep. Lobate ctenophore. There we go. Yeah. Glacialis related.
Yep.
Really. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, that's great.
Okay, we can come wide.
And we get to see a pulse. That was cool.
Ooh, I missed that.
Thanks, guys.
It's jelly coming center.
Copy. I gotta get a little bit back more.
I'm giving you some height.
Top center.
Copy. Okay, go ahead.
Target coming in the focus, the top center.
I believe we are moving. I can feel it now.
Yeah.
Maybe another one of those radiolarians. So try to, if you can, see if we can focus on the center of that really as best you can. That helps us out, figure out what it is.
I didn't hear that. What was that, Roland? What was he saying?
They want to try to get a good shot of this guy.
Okay, short side, we're trying. Coming in now.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Sure.
Yep, that's great. Looks like a white map, the center, guys.
Pulling out.
He's going down underneath us.
All right, great.
Taking
Thanks a
for
lot. That
something
was
on
good.
the
Effort.
right.
Good. Yeah.
Try to get this guy.
That's crazy.
That.
I'll knock on the sign and see if we can get us an idea on that.
Yep. If we can try to track this object right here, would be great.
Okay. I can't tell how far he is, Roland. Is he close to me?
Far from you.
Copy.
Okay.
Just getting out of the light. It's going away.
All right. Okay, continue on.
Top left.
Incredibly long suit
Double low.
for the diameter of the body proper.
Very long.
Disappearing.
Yeah. How much longer in this?
3 minutes.
Top left.
Yep.
4 lines.
This here, left center, with the 4 bright objects.
Ooh.
On that. Wow.
How did you find another?
A little jelly.
Is the stomach expanded or not? Is it grounded stomach or not?
Pulling out.
We go, stomach is red, singular, and...
Oh, yeah.
Drifting off my camera. Can I turn the feet?
Beautiful.
Yes.
Turning.
Yeah, if we could zoom again on that, that
Go
would
ahead.
be great.
There's only 4 tentacles.
Pretty far away.
A little Medusa. Medusa here up.
Pulling out. Pulling out. Holding.
Yeah, just hold there.
Yeah.
Pretty far out.
That's crazy. Very
Let's come back in.
So long.
Maybe a type of leptomedusa.
Partial.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a leptin Medusa, but exactly which
It's
one
coming
got
in
me stumped
slowly.
right now.
Still coming
Wow,
towards you.
the ends of the tentacles, holy mackerel.
If we could zoom in any more, that would be good. I know it's very tough, but if we could zoom in more on the end of the tentacle and then up in around the bell. I see a second set of tentacles here. Around the bell
Facing me,
margin.
pilot.
Copy, thank you.
Oh, that would make more sense.
Yeah.
It's real close to you now.
Yeah.
Get a guesstimate on are they tentacles or are they just cordiali or are they just cold?
It's almost on the lens.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Neff.
Minimum focus. Pulling out.
Maybe 16 or 18 of them.
Currently 90 degrees from our motion.
Copy.
And pilot.
Oh, very nice.
That's great.
We should be able to get
We're gonna have to let that go, Roland.
Yep.
That's
Sure.
That's good.
Pilot's about 30 seconds.
Copy that.
Work out what we see.
Full wide.
Fantastic. Thanks, guys. Great, great flying, great video.
Great.
Okay.
There's
The larvation house goes by.
shiny at the bottom. Fish. An off-screen bottom.
Okay,
Left,
shoreside.
Pulsing.
Unfortunately, that's the end of this transect.
All right. Thanks a lot, guys.
That was a great one.
Sure. And next up is 300.
Last transect
Copy that.
This dive at 300 meters.
Get into formation here.
Great transect.
So
These
now we're
transects
stowed?
are like
Copy.
fantastic tonight.
Let me know when you would like me to start coming up.
Yeah.
Kinds of crazy
Chris,
stuff.
did I stop the ship for the ascent?
Your pilot's and video engineer.
Try to get
Thank
it.
you for that.
Figure out about which way I can try to
Yeah,
get
so I got a lot of notes to go through.
Stand by, guys.
This will be a week in the lab.
Yeah, exactly.
What'd you say now?
I stopped the ship for the
We
ascent.
love giving you guys extra work back on shore.
I stopped the ship for ascent.
Okay.
And then I can get it going.
Yeah, for some of the
next
scenicals, if you want to look at the taxonomy, you better make sure your intern can read archaic German and...
That might take a little bit longer than a week to that.
All right, Ron.
So shoreside, are we going to stay with the zoom in on the brow like before?
Shall I start up?
Let me back up in you a little.
I think so. I'm not... What do you guys think on this? Keep with the same video that we had in the last transit up to 400? Or should we try to... Is this field that we're looking at right now okay?
Some
Okay, yeah, let's start up.
Starting up.
not latency problem.
So right now, I think we're at the same lighting and zoom configuration that we had when we
10
moved
meters
up
from me
to
is
400.
the next one 300 meters.
Do we want to keep
now?
this configuration, or
300.
Copy.
do we want to peer out in a different way?